The swastika, derived from the Sanskrit word svastika, meaning well-being, is one of the world's oldest symbols, dating back over 5,000 years. It has appeared in various ancient cultures, including the Indus Valley and Bronze Age Europe. In Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain traditions, the swastika represented good luck and divine order, associated with the sun and life cycles. However, its appropriation by the Nazi Party in the 20th century transformed its meaning, associating it with hatred and oppression. This stark shift highlights how symbols can acquire drastically different meanings across contexts. The swastika's widespread use can be traced back to archaeological findings from as early as 3000 BCE, showcasing its significance across ancient civilizations. In the Indus Valley Civilization, present-day India and Pakistan, swastika designs were engraved on pottery, seals, and amulets, where it likely symbolized good fortune and protection. The symbol was also prominent in Mesopotamia and in ancient Troy, where swastikas were found on artifacts such as pottery and jewelry, underscoring its presence in early European and Near Eastern cultures. Artifacts from the Bronze Age in Central and Eastern Europe show that the swastika was a recurring motif on pottery, tools, and religious items, suggesting it was integrated into daily life and spiritual practices. In ancient Greece, it appeared on geometric pottery and mosaics, and in early Roman designs, it symbolized good luck and was frequently used in decorations. The swastika's design, a cross with 4 bent arms, allowed for flexibility in interpretation and adaptation across cultures. 2 primary variations exist: the clockwise, right-facing, and counterclockwise, left-facing forms, each holding different meanings based on cultural beliefs. In many cultures, the clockwise swastika is associated with solar movement, creation, and life. This orientation is prominent in Hinduism and Buddhism, where it represents prosperity, good fortune, and the sun's energy. For example, in Hinduism, the clockwise swastika is connected to the god Vishnu and symbolizes the eternal cycle of creation and preservation. The counterclockwise form, also used in several cultures, sometimes represents destruction or the lunar cycle, balancing the creation symbolized by the clockwise version. This dual nature reflects life's cycles of creation and dissolution, embodying cosmic harmony. In Hinduism, the swastika is a sacred and auspicious symbol that represents well-being, prosperity, and divine order. It is closely associated with the god Vishnu, the preserver of the universe, and is often seen in religious ceremonies, festivals, and temple architecture throughout India. The swastika is used to invoke blessings, symbolize the sun, and signify spiritual protection. The clockwise swastika is particularly important in Hinduism, representing light, good fortune, and the eternal cycle of creation and preservation. It frequently appears on entrances, homes, and altars during festivals like Diwali, where it is believed to invite positive energy and ward off evil influences. In Buddhism and Jainism, the swastika is a revered symbol that signifies auspiciousness, peace, and spiritual progress. In Buddhism, it is known as a symbol of the Buddha's footprint and represents the seal of the heart, symbolizing eternal life and good fortune. Buddhist swastikas are commonly seen on statues, temples, and manuscripts, often representing compassion, balance, and the path toward enlightenment. In Jainism, the swastika is a core symbol associated with the 7th saint, Supashvanatha, and represents the cycle of reincarnation. It is often used to depict the 4 states of existence: heavenly beings, humans, animals, plants, and hellish beings, emphasizing the path of spiritual evolution. Jain ceremonies, temples, and sacred texts often feature the swastika, symbolizing spiritual growth, well-being, and liberation. In East Asia, the swastika, known as manji in Japan, carries rich cultural and religious significance, particularly within Buddhist traditions. The symbol is often used to represent peace, harmony, and the interconnectedness of all things. In Japanese Buddhism, The right-facing swastika symbolizes the sun and the prosperity it brings, while the left-facing version is associated with the moon and the introspective qualities of nature. The swastika can be found in various forms of East Asian art, architecture, and religious artifacts. It appears on temple entrances, shrines, and statues, where it serves as a protective emblem. The symbol is also used in decorative motifs in textiles and ceramics, reinforcing its aesthetic and spiritual importance in daily life. In Chinese culture, the swastika, one, is a traditional symbol of good luck, eternity, and the cyclical nature of life. It has been used in Buddhist contexts for centuries, symbolizing the Buddha's teachings and the path to enlightenment. The swastika is often seen in Buddhist scriptures and inscriptions, reflecting its long-standing significance in promoting harmony and auspiciousness. The swastika was prevalent in various ancient European cultures, where it symbolized life, power, and protection. Its presence can be traced back to the Neolithic period, with archaeological findings revealing swastika motifs on pottery, tools, and ornaments. In Celtic cultures, the swastika often appeared in art and designs, reflecting its association with the sun and the cycles of nature. It was believed to bring good fortune and was frequently used in ceremonial contexts. In ancient Greece, the swastika appeared in geometric pottery designs and mosaics, where it symbolized harmony and balance. The Greeks sometimes associated the symbol with the sun god Apollo, linking it to light, life, and renewal. Similarly, in Roman culture, the swastika was incorporated into architectural decorations and household items, serving as a protective charm to ward off evil and bring prosperity. In the 20th century, the swastika underwent a drastic transformation in meaning, largely due to its appropriation by the Nazi Party in Germany. Adolf Hitler adopted the symbol as the emblem of the Nazi regime, associating it with Aryan identity, nationalism, and racial superiority. This adoption turned the swastika into a symbol of hate, anti-Semitism, and oppression, culminating in the atrocities of the Holocaust and World War II. As a result, the swastika is now widely recognized in the West as a symbol of fascism, totalitarianism, and genocide. This rebranding overshadowed the symbol's ancient meanings of peace and good fortune in many parts of the world, particularly in Europe and North America. In these contexts, the swastika is often met with fear, anger, and condemnation, leading to its ban in various countries and its stigmatization in popular culture. Public displays of the swastika can provoke outrage and are frequently associated with neo-Nazi and white supremacist groups. However, in some cultures, particularly in India and among certain Buddhist communities, the swastika retains its original, positive meanings. Many people continue to use the swastika in religious ceremonies and cultural celebrations, unaware or unaffected by its modern associations. This divergence in interpretation highlights the complex legacy of the swastika, where its ancient significance contrasts sharply with its contemporary connotations. Certain communities have sought to reclaim the swastika, aiming to restore its original meanings as a symbol of peace, good fortune, and unity, separate from its negative associations. In India, the swastika is a key symbol in Hindu rituals, representing blessings and prosperity. Many Hindu groups promote its positive connotations through public education campaigns that highlight its rich cultural heritage. Buddhist communities also defend the swastika as a symbol of compassion and enlightenment, incorporating its significance into educational materials and events. Despite the efforts, deeply ingrained negative perceptions pose challenges. Cultural dialogue is crucial for addressing these complexities and fostering discussions about the historical context and diverse interpretations of symbols. Open conversations about the swastika can help communities honor its legacy while condemning its misappropriation.